Hey everybody, Glenn Haussman here for Heretostay TV, reporting to you from the Service Apartment Summit in London. Very excited to be here, very excited to be following the trends, and I found myself Mr. Steve Burns. He's a managing director with BridgeStreet. Steve, you know, we're here talking about service apartments and extended stay. Extended stay is such an exciting, vibrant industry. What is the state of things today?
I think what we've seen in the last year, Glenn, is a great change in a broadening of the sector and a broadening of what clients want in terms of product. So it's no longer just service apartments, it's extended stay hotels, it's professionally managed private homes, and even the low cost and hostels and so on as well, and quality inventory like that. So I think there's a broadening of the definition of what extended stay actually covers, and that's great for choice, and that's great for our end user. I think we're also seeing this year is an increasing, the one word I've heard today a lot is trust. Trust in obviously privacy, and GDPR has been widely talked about this year. Trust in that the product you're offering is the one that you end up experiencing, and trust that if things don't go according to plan during your stay, that you'll sort them out. And I think at BridgeStreet we focus a lot on those elements during the past year, and so I think trust is high on the agenda for us as well.
How is the industry changing now that customers seem to be aware of this whole sector in a lot more of a meaningful way than they did just 2 years ago or so?
Right, I think what we have now is transparency in terms of inventory that's available, geographical options, different price points, and that's good for the customer. That's visibility to the market. It's no longer a closed shop, it's a very open and transparent market. And that's healthy for competition, it's healthy for pricing, and it's helping operators to manage the supply and demand much better when that's the case. So I think what we're seeing now is a really healthy, robust market, lots of choice. Aparthotels are a developing sector, and lots of good choice for the customer.
I want to talk about aparthotels in a second, but you did mention the technology aspect of it, and I feel like BridgeStreet.com and those particular technology elements are helping customers see the product a lot more, and then when they see it, they go, oh, wow, this is pretty cool.
Right, and I think what we're focusing on with the platform this year is unifying all that disparate inventory into one place, and then using our existing sales demand to push that through multiple channels. So it's really bringing everything to the fore. It's a great leveler, the technology. The big names are sitting alongside the smaller operators too, and we have a minimum thresholds in terms of quality of operation. And as long as you're meeting that quality, that everyone's playing on the same playing field, which is where technology comes into its own, really.
Excellent. Now, BridgeStreet has gotten behind the Aparthotel movement, something that we didn't really know a lot about 2 years ago. Now, all of a sudden, it seems to be at the fore in terms of conversation. You just opened in Paris. You've got another one coming to Edinburgh. What is the future of BridgeStreet in the Aparthotel sector?
We're very excited to open our Paris product last month, and as you say, with Edinburgh this month, with 82 keys opening up there in a few weeks' time. I think, again, it just adds to the variety of choice. And I think in certain cities, aparthotels may be a solution which helps against the regulatory environment, which sometimes isn't as friendly towards the traditional service apartment model. So I think there's a variety of reasons for that, but I think what we've got in Mode is a very unique concept. It's still very focused on placing yourself in a neighbourhood which is vibrant in its own way. So it's not like a hotel model where you've got extensive food and beverage on site as well. It's still very true to the low-cost model that the service apartment industry provides, but it's very exciting, and it's more choice, which is a great thing.
Excellent. So I think there you have it. If you're going to take away one message from today to share with our audience here right now, what would that be?
I think establishing trust with clients, with operators, and speed of response is the other thing I didn't mention earlier, but I think we're learning pretty quickly that you've got to be able to respond quickly to requests from clients and to turn around things really quickly, and real-time booking is the ultimate in that, really.
Yeah, I think that's almost a deal breaker in some sense, because our attention spans have become like goldfish, right? We click on it, if it doesn't work, we just move on to something else, and if you're not there when the consumer is there, you're going to miss out on being there.
Exactly right, Glenn.
Right, excellent. So for Steve Burns and myself, Glenn Haussman, thanks for watching Heretostay TV.